Hello Internet and hello Sam, welcome to After Campfire, that thing where we talk from the East Coast to the West Coast, but I'm not in the same place on the West Coast anymore. I'm in Seattle. I went on a grand adventure up north from California. I went up through Sacramento, to Redding, California, to Eureka. You know, I've always been curious what was like north of San Francisco and Sacramento in California. I'm like, oh, there must be so much more. California is so cool. There's a lot more like land, but there's nothing there. Really. I mean, there's nature, but no more like cities. I don't know why. Why isn't Northern California like established? Like when I went to Berkeley, we like people from like San Francisco and stuff would say like NorCal. I'm like, why are you guys from like how are you NorCal? You're Mid-Cal. No one cares about the middle, but now I know it's because there's nothing there. But yeah, I went through California, through Oregon, to places in Washington. I went so high up that in the mountains that there was snow. I saw the ocean in several different places. I don't know, it was pretty cool. But now I am in Seattle. I had my first, this is not a good setup. I had my first week of work, which was very strange, mainly because they don't know where I'm gonna be permanently yet, so I've just been kind of waiting for a week to find out, and I still haven't. I haven't really done much. I met a few people, they're cool. It's surprising how little I have to say about it. I assume once I actually get my position and start, like, really working, I'll have more to say, but until then, I don't! Anyways, so, to my question for Sam, I asked him what's something about a location that he needed to be there for him to live there, which he partially misunderstood as what do you need in a place where you live, including, like, what would you bring with you, which is not what I said. I didn't say anything about that. Why were you saying that? Your friend just talked about his guitar. That doesn't have anything to do with it. But yeah, you did answer that you didn't care if you live in a city or urban, a non-urban place, which is pretty similar to me. Though I like being close to the ocean, just because I always have, and it just feels right to me. And, I like to have trapeze available, like I said in my video, and I like to just have other accessible things I like to be able to do physical things. So there's snowboarding nearby. I'm gonna join a rock climbing gym once I get my life a little bit more stabilized. By the way, this is not where I'm gonna be permanently. This is a temporary place I'm staying, thanks to my company, for a few weeks while I figure that out. Anyways, Sam's question to me. His question was, what era in the past I would like to live in, which we've totally had this question before, but it was like way back. So, I would like to live pretty much as close to the present as possible. It's pretty good. Especially, maybe like the 90s rather than like 9/11 fun times and economic crash in 2008, all that, like, internet bubble and stuff, that was pretty cool. But I also like using the nice things that came about in the internet in the early 2000s. I don't know. I keep seeing these posts, especially because of all of the political stuff going on right now, about people mocking the phrase, "Make America Great Again." And then they're like, but America was never great. We used to have slavery and women couldn't vote and la-di-da. Okay. The way that history works is that we're always getting better. Yes, there were times in the past that were bad. So yes, it's a bad example to say make America great again. But because of the economic crisis and all that stuff, there's a lot of people that think that we want to go closer to the past. They're not talking about the past of racism. They're talking about the past of financial stability. But anyways, there's so many people that think going to the past might be better. But going to the past is almost always worse. Like, the way that progress works in like basically everything ever, especially technology, is that you just go up and up and up and up and up and up and up. And on a normal curve, it's just an exponential curve going up. But if you look really close in, it's going to be little bumps going up. So when we're in these little divots before it goes back up on track, people think it's a nightmare or something. But no, we're going to go back to being better than we ever were. So as far in the future as the best time you want to be in. Unless you really like to die of horrible diseases, or you like parent and mothers dying in childbirth, or you like not and being a peasant, or you like being a slave. Present, future, always better. Come on, guys. SpaceX just landed a 3rd rocket. Come on, guys. The future is sweet. So, my question to you, Sam, is what do you want your first day of work to be like? Because now that I've had my first non-circus day of work, it was just very strange, and I didn't do that much, and it was weird, and I don't know, what do you expect? At, like, a permanent full-time position, not anything you've had, not, like, your first day of work at what you want your permanent job to be. Other than, like, and I mean, like, if you're doing therapy stuff, like, for kids, not, like, comedy stuff, because you've already done that, and that's also you being self-employed. Don't I sound professional? Also, you might notice in the title, or channel title below, I changed it from After Campfire being one thing to After and Campfire being separate words, because weirdly enough, if you type that into the Google and YouTube search bar, it comes up as a typo, and I feel like we should not have our title, our channel name, be a typo. If you guys want to rebel and want me to make it go back, we can do that maybe. But anyways, I'm Henry, and farewell.